Hello, my name is Wen Tai Ha, and this I 10 to you. Let's go quick because I only have 2 minutes. Okay, let's go with the problem first. When there's a oversupply in educational institution of students, especially in Vietnamese market, there's a growing population, and because of that, educational institution cannot have enough qualified faculties, which leads to the lack of 23.4%. Bad education also means high unemployment in my country. That's also. So let's go next. What do parents do to solve these problems? They actually go to send their kids to study abroad, but and to have adequate program, cultural experience, language skills. But what they don't know is there's actually an information gap and culture gap in different countries, as you know, developing country, developed countries, and this is very important in a globalization world with very much competitiveness. And how do I solve this problem? I will try to tighten the culture gap, information gap, and deliver content or education to people who want to learn in the most efficient way, adaptable and applicable to the real world. So I will focus on 3 main points: language barriers, quality control, network, localizing contents, application origin, and skills development at the same time. And what's the method? It's actually free, people can enjoy anytime, and it's a network, people can share information. And what kind of business model I'm going to use? So freemium model, people want to get it free, but if they're satisfied with free, they can go with premium because they want to know more. And as far as I know, there's actually competitors from online learning and traditional school. Online learning actually have the flexibility, but they don't have the communication. And traditional school, they have the communication, but they lack the flexibility. And what kind of trends market? As you see here, I have 3: social media, network, and NGOs. And I actually do validation data. I do a social media interview. So they have like accountant, economists. Look at the diversity from everyone coming around here. They want willing to learn. And actually right now I'm starting a group of 40 people. We're trying to teach for SEO because it's very demanding. And we're going strong. Thank you.
Well, I told Hai he could not get through 14 slides, but he proved me wrong. Okay, not everybody has to or should go that fast. All right, next up, we got Yaya. Yeah, you ready?
Yes.
Ready, set, go.
Hi everyone, my name is Yaya. I'm a 3rd-year student from School of International Liberal Studies, Waseda University. And today I'm going to be talking about my project, which is about building a community for international students in Japan. Okay, so according to my survey I took with the international students, over 40% of the students, very big problem. One of them is they want to make friends. Like, of course they have friends in school, but like they want someone who can share like the same hobbies. So yeah, they want someone who can speak English as well. And the second main problem is the language barrier, like I mentioned earlier, because like some of them are from like they're exchange students from overseas, so like they speak really less Japanese to non-Japanese. So yeah, even though they can't speak Japanese, but they want to make friends anyways. And that leads me to my project. So I want to create a community for international students, so international students can interact with each other through their events, such as they can just the students can just organize the events, like such as outdoor activities, sports activities, or like any activities. And from that, what I will get from this project is every events that created by the organizers, I will get at least 15% of the total amount, depending on the size of the event. And I'm going to be getting the sponsorship from the company on the website as well. So yeah, that's like my overall project. And from now on, since I've been talking about my project to the international students community in Waseda University, and they're kind of interested in this. So from now on, they want me to work with them on the project. So yeah, that's it for my project. Thank you.
Okay, great job, Leanne. All right. right, next up we have Chinatsu. Chinatsu, why don't you come up? Okay, Chinatsu, you ready? Okay, ready, go.
Hello everyone, my name is Chinatsu Yokoyama. So today I'm going to talk about photobook delivery. I came up with delivery service of family's photobook for all the people who live far away. First of all, son or daughter's family choose the best 5 to 10 photos in the application. Then this photo will be a photobook. After that, the photobook will reach grandparents every month. I came up with this idea because I focused on 2 problems. First one is the rate of dying alone of all the people in Japan. Like this, the rate of dying alone is becoming increased. I think it's serious. Moreover, only 35% of more than 60 people have smartphone or PC, and the rate of that more than 65 years people don't live with their family. But if they have smartphone or PC, not everyone can handle this one. Of course, it's possible to send pictures by SNS, but it's hard for many older people to do that. Then there are solutions. By this service, older people and their family can know how they are doing each other regularly. So let's go. In conclusion, I want older people to feel a part of family, and I want to decrease the rate of dying alone in Japan. So that's my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Great job, Chinatsu. All right, next we have Daiki. You ready? Okay, go.
My name is Daiki Minaki. I go to Waseda University, and the project I'm going to talk about is called e-commerce. So basically, in short, this is a sharing economy concept that deals with kind of delivery. And so the 2 users that we want to connect are users who have packages that need to be delivered, and then users that are going the same direction. So why would you use e-commerce over a traditional kind of shipping or parcel delivery service? So one reason is that we've made shipping extremely simple. Basically, you can ship an item as easy as posting a post on Instagram. You just take a picture, you don't have to box anything, you don't have to drop anything off, and you don't even have to use your wallet. And so one way we want to apply this, besides a traditional kind of delivery, is the use of buying things on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. And kind of by applying e-commerce, you can buy things off these sites as easy as you can buy things on Amazon or kind of eBay, and the shipping and everything will be done directly through this service. And so that's kind of the general idea. Thank you.
All right, great job, Daiki. Okay, next. Let's see. Next would have been Risa, but she got stuck in Kale. But you know what? I will pitch for her. Well, not really, but so Risa, I'm not even looking at this. I'm just going off of what we had talked about. So Risa had worked on a used textbook or rental textbook platform originally, just kind of from her experience studying abroad in the States. She was thinking, in the U.S. there's so many secondhand or rental services instead of buying, $100 each money book. And she was saying, in Japan we don't have that, so why not? And so she was looking into that, and then ultimately, after about 6 weeks, came to her conclusion of, books are too cheap, you don't actually need the books, and it just was kind of a broken model. And so she had to pivot, and in week 7 of 8, basically, started thinking about the problem of people having to haul their stuff all around, especially students. So you have a role as a baito, as a student, and so on, but you only have 2 places to store your stuff, at home and maybe at your university. And so what she's looking at, which this is the most I can say, is basically utilizing unused space for lockers. So one function of that could be actual like mechanical lockers, but the other could be in a sense like an Airbnb for secure places like at a laundromat or at a bar or some business that's open Monday through Friday on a consistent basis, that if you needed just a place like your home or a friend's house to store something, you could do that on the cheap and it could generate additional revenue for those spaces. So I don't actually know if that's what she was going to say, but that's what I remember. All right, good job, Risa. Okay, and next we have the real Yoshi. Come on up, buddy. The Yoshi that's here, yeah.
Good evening, my name is Yoshi. I'm from Utsunomiya University, and my business model is named Second Trip to Japan. And then this is for the people who visit in Japan and then for the local tourism. And then this is like a simple models, and then I'm gonna offer the services for the tourists, which is like a foreign tourist. And then this is helping like planning and then also like scheduling their plan to go to the local places and also helping booking, hotel booking. And then potential customers is I'm looking to like a foreign tourist who have visited Japan already, and then this is for like a second or more than second time to visit Japan. And then surprisingly, this is like a statistics now 59% of like all total foreign tourists are already visited Japan, and this is like will be like a good number of potential customers. And also I'm going to like focus on like people from like North America and also European countries, because like they tend to have expectation for experience of a traditional cultural experience in Japan, surveyed by Japanese government. And then this is people's needs. This is like a experience more of rural areas. So like I need to connect them to the local places. And then this is like what I'm working on in the website. Actually, like I'm making like a website, and then like I'm gonna see how it goes and how to be developed also. And then this is a competitor. So there's like a bunch of similar services. So like I need to deal with similar services, and I make differences. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Great job, Yoshi. And our last elevator pitch for tonight is Ai.
Hi everyone, I'm from Vietnam. Christmas is coming, so excited. Today I'm going to introduce to you an advent calendar, but not for 24 days of Christmas, but for 9 months and 10 days of magical days for moms. So this is like an application. And so the problem with this application is solving is that every year 50,000 parents tend to forget their children's vaccination dates. And in order to prepare for the birth of the baby and the nurturing of the baby, the parents need to look into a lot of books and information, but they do not know which source is reliable. So what my application do is that it will provide free service that send notifications and reminders to moms and to parents' phone to remind them of what measures needed to be taken every day. The source of the revenue will come from advertisement, which is recommendations of products and services best for the baby at each stage of development. According to my survey, 85% parents said that they would like to download this application as soon as they heard about it. In terms of competition, in the US, there are quite plenty of applications that are doing the same thing, which is represented by Baby Center. And in Vietnam, there are 2 or 3 applications, but they do not seem serious about what they are doing. The design is poor, so my goal is to create an application that is like Baby Center, but in a Vietnamese version that is high quality. So that is the overall overview of my application. I would like to say thank you to Mr. Steve for providing me such an opportunity. I have learned so much more than I can imagine that money cannot evaluate. And I would like to say thank you to the judges and all the startup founders who have come to support Mr. Steve to bring this to reality. Like I said, I have benefited from this course so much more than I thought. And I have been encouraged in terms of entrepreneurship spirit. So thank you. And I would like to say good luck to the panelists as well.